Hello guys, you guy my guy, this is Trevor G. I'm here again, and please kindly, this is a new channel. Just at the below the video, just subscribe, like, comment and share my guys. Help you, help me, and it will also help others. Thank you. And today I'm here to talk about something that a friend of mine asked me, and I think it will also give you a help. And this friend of mine was wondering, now you've done an interview, how long does it takes for the employer or for the interviewer to give you an offer letter? This has been a question many have been wondering. Now I've done my interview, I've waited for some time, I've not seen any response. Here I am with good news. I'm here to explain to you how it goes, how it happens. So, you've done your interview and it went well. You were told to wait for your results. This one will determine, or it will depend with a lot of in different scenarios. But if I must answer with a specific word or a specific duration, after an interview, you should wait for at least 10 to 14 days. In between, a good company will automatically answer you right away. And during this time, it will depend with how skilled the position you are applying for is. Another thing, how desperate the company is, because sometimes if the company is seriously in need of somebody of the position you are applying for, they will do anything as fast as possible to give response to you. Another thing, must the company train you? You find that there are some programs or some trainings that you might be needed with, and the company will have to train you. So this one will take some time. It will at least delay that duration. So you don't need to worry. You've done your interview. First week has gone. You've not had anything. Second week is there through. You've not had anything. You don't need to worry. You are still in the right track. And let me tell you, some companies can even go as earlier than 10 days. Some companies can even go as far as 2 months or plus. So it will depend. What to expect in the first week? First week, kindly expect nothing. Expect nothing. Nothing. Do not expect communication in the first week. That is, most of the time it happens that way, because during this time the HR will be need to check the references in your application or in the position you applied for. The HR will also confirm the credentials, and lastly, he will also be confirming the background checks. So the second week, this is where normally people get response. Responses are always given within the week, most of the time. Weekends, not much. So the employers or the someone who is offering you the offer letter, he or she will send it to you most of the time during the weekdays. And after 2 weeks have passed, you are wondering, now what should I do? It's good to follow up. Yes, it is not a crime. You should follow up. How will you follow up? That is the question. So what you do is this. At least you do an email. This email you are doing, it should not show a way that you are desperate for this job, and it also should be a polite email. It's good manners to send a thank you note to the employer just after doing your interview. And you may also say that the position you are applying for sounds interesting and you feel like you would be a good fit for that position. I hope you are getting me. So at least you do some communication. You just thank the employer. You inform the employer that the position you are applying for is a good position and it sounds good to you, and you will wish, or you know, you will be a good fit for that position. So that one you should send and give it time. I told you earlier, you be patient in this process. Then I have something here, let me just confirm it. Here, after 2 weeks have gone, the third week had gone, maybe the fourth week, that is the first month now. Maybe you've not received anything yet. You don't need to give up still. It is not still time to quit, my guys. It sometimes takes time, and good things takes time. You know this. So let me say the fourth week. The fourth week here you should send, let me say, the second email and say again to the employer that the interview was interesting and you were wondering where the company had made decision yet or not. And you should keep this email as short as possible. It should be polite and it should be positive. You don't need to show that you are desperate for this job. You just email them, you thank them for the interview, and you tell them that you are wondering whether the company has made a decision. Some companies will automatically tell you during the interview that after this period of time, if you don't hear from us, then automatically you should know that you have not been chosen. But others will not tell you this. So at least the companies that informs you this, when that duration of time had passed, automatically you know what is going on. But the companies that doesn't tell you, or they just left you, that they leave you that wait for your result will give you. It's good to follow up. So I advise you follow up if you see the time had gone and there was no response at all. Boom, let me come to job offer letter. I'll assume that by this time it's a month now, or maybe 1 month, 1 week, 1 month, 2 weeks. You got a job offer letter. What is a job offer letter? And what does it entails? So job offer letter means that the position is yours if only you want it. Why am I saying so? Because this job offer letter, you should sign it that you've agreed and you want this job. Scan it and send it back to the employer. These are the things that are entails in your job interview, and be sure, don't be in a hurry. If you have received the job interview, you can sleep over it. Then read it. responsibility for the position. You make sure it is what you applied for. The salary. This is the best part of it. Most people run on to this part. So you don't need to be in a hurry. Take your time, check the money. It will be, most of the time it will be in dollars. Convert it into your currency. Check if it fits you. It's good to go with what fits you. You know, I will not advise you to go work abroad and get salary that you can even also entail in the current job you are doing. So if it's is a salary that fits you, can help you, then advise you go for it. Another thing is benefit package. You will find it in your job offer letter. Those involves benefits. It also entails the reporting date, the date you are required to be reporting. And lastly, it has a starting date. And automatically, after reporting, you should be beginning to start your job immediately. So this offer letter, job offer letter, you must sign and send it back. This is a policy that shows that you've agreed and accepted with the terms and conditions of the company. So you can wait for 6 to 8 months. It's okay to receive it. So what I'm saying is that you be patient after doing an interview. The specific duration that it takes for you to get a job offer letter will depend with the company. I hope I've answered you so well. Otherwise, guys, I thank you so much for tuning in. Kindly don't forget to subscribe, share and comment. If there is anything you need me to talk about, to add or to correct, feel free, leave a comment below. Thank you, my guy, Trevor G once again. Bye bye.